wanted to take that last shot.
And he came from behind and ripped the ball off. And
I guess it was just in the right place at the right time. I just threw it as high as I could. Only where Giannis could go get it, and he went up there and got it.
Given that age has a unique impact and timing for each athlete, predicting how age will affect a player's performance on the court remains a mystery. There are other additional elements at play as well, all of which contribute to a player's inevitable decline at some time in their career. Are there any indicators that Jrue Holiday, the point guard for the Milwaukee Bucks, is starting to feel the effects of father time? Is there a decline in Jrue Holiday's shooting profile? Seth Partnow of The Athletic recently called attention to Holiday's decline in rim goal attempts in his NBA tiers rankings, interpreting it as a sign that his athletic ability may be waning. I began to ruminate on those ideas even more as a result. Holiday has openly explored the potential of retiring after his contract expires. He is 33 years old, has 1 year left on his deal, and has a player option. This discourse may be a sign that he is changing up his strategy and preparing for the next phase. Are there any further red signs, though? Partnow's observations have us considering this more deeply. He examined the statistics from Cleaning the Glass, which tracks a player's percentage of shoots from different areas of the court. According to Cleaning the Glass, when Holiday first joined the Bucks in the 2020-21 season, 36% of his shots were made inside 3 feet of the hoop. That percentage was just lower than it was during his time in New Orleans, when it was an all-time high for him to hang around 40% throughout his previous 2 seasons. The real shocker, though, is that this fraction has been rapidly declining over the past few years. It hit a lifetime low of just 26% last season after plunging to 30% in the 2021-22 season. Even though he still has a higher percentage of shots near the rim than the point guard average, the downward trend is unquestionably worrisome. It's not all bad news either. His close-range shooting efficiency is still excellent. In fact, he made 69% of his field goal tries in 2022-23 when he was within 3 feet of the basket, setting a career high. Is Jrue Holiday's career over now? There are other signs of an athletic decrease in Holiday's game, but they are less clear. There was an analysis to see if Holiday was having trouble separating himself from defenders, which may be another indication of deteriorating athleticism. The data, however, seems to show a different picture. Holiday was making much more tries than the NBA classified as open or wide open than he had in prior seasons. Not harder shot, compared to about 51.5% during his first 2 seasons with the Bucks. A respectable 57.7% of his shots fell into this category this season. Looking at his driving ability, we can observe that while his drives to the rim decreased somewhat from 13 to 11.8 last season, they were still greater than the 10 drives he recorded in his first season in Milwaukee. It's interesting to see that he performed better at converting these drives the previous year, which is consistent with the statistics from Cleaning the Glass that highlight his effectiveness from point-blank range. In 2022-23, Holiday turned to the area beyond the arc to make up for his decreased number of shots close to the basket. He elevated his outside shooting by making 6.1 three-point attempts per game, a career high. This was a significant improvement over his prior career high with the Bucks of 4.8. He seemed to have found his rhythm with the step-back shot, which made up a significant portion of his shots. In fact, he attempted 27.9% of all three-pointers from the pull-up position last season, a significant increase over the less than quarter he attempted in each of his first 2 Milwaukee seasons. It is well known that Holiday is no spring chicken. In his upcoming 14th NBA season, he will have already amassed a huge 33,000 minutes between the regular season and playoffs. Due to the Bucks' lack of a real backup point guard, Holiday will once again have a big role in the upcoming campaign. He'll definitely have his hands busy, handling the ball and containing elite perimeter scorers among his many duties. Milwaukee is counting on him to be a major contributor, and if they want to win another Larry O'Brien, they can't afford for any of their stars to start to fade. We won't know the answer until the season is over, but the issue of whether Holiday will show additional signs of potential decline still lingers. In the next 23-24 NBA season, what are the projections for Jrue Holiday's performance with the Milwaukee Bucks? Guard Jrue Holiday of the Milwaukee Bucks has established himself as a top-tier defender, as well as a dependable and regular scorer since moving to Milwaukee in November of 2020. Over the past few seasons, he has averaged between 17 and 19 points, 4 to 5 rebounds, and 6 to 7 assists per game for the Milwaukee Bucks. Given his recent trends and sustained development in his latter years, he might put up career numbers as he approaches his 4th season with the Milwaukee Bucks. Holiday started his career slowly, scoring just 8 points per game on average in his first season with Philadelphia. However, he showed remarkable growth in a short period of time, increasing his average to 17.7 points per game in his 4th year and being chosen for his first All-Star game. When he was in New Orleans, his scoring peaked as he averaged 21.2 points per game in the 2018-2019 season. Another aspect of his game that has significantly improved is his rebounding. Holiday added that component later in his career because only 3 of his first 8 seasons in the NBA saw him average 4 or more rebounds. Since 2017, he has averaged more than 4 rebounds per game, hitting 5 on 2 occasions and posting a career-high 5.1 rebounds per game last year. According to StatMuse, his 5.1 rebounds tied Kyrie Irving for the 5th most rebounds per game among NBA point guards. Holiday's strength in the paint is a well-known quality that aids both his high level of rebounding and his ability to score. He's been a reliable passer, and his averages have increased to about 7 assists per game. From his first to second year with Philadelphia, he witnessed a substantial increase in this metric, jumping from 3.8 a game as a rookie to 6.5 in his second season. In 5 of his 14 seasons in the NBA, he has averaged 7 or more assists per game, with a career high of 8 in 2012 to 2013. Holiday averaged the 7th most assists among point guards last year, showing that his passing statistics have remained strong among his peers. Holiday confirmed earlier remarks he had made about maybe retiring in the 2024-25 season, when his current contract expires. The 33-year-old first discussed his retirement plans in May 2022 when he joined Andre Iguodala and Evan Turner on the Point Forward podcast. It didn't take off until the Miami Heat eliminated the Bucks from the playoffs in April 2023. It's just them being my buddies, and we've spoken about basketball phases and how sometimes, even with my family, it could be best to retire or even just be worn out and drained from playing a lot of basketball, Holiday replied to Ozarski. But no, I'm not retiring, is my response. Holiday has a $37.4 million player option for the 2024-25 season remaining on his current contract. Right now, nothing about the Bucks' future is definite. Is Jrue Holiday your favorite NBA player? What is your take on his career? Do let us know your views in the comments section. For more interesting stories and updates, subscribe to our channel and do not forget to press the bell icon for notifications. Goodbye.